once more into the files. Arriving at the end of another month. Funding is good. Performance has continued to hold up. Tech continues to advance. Facilities slowly coming online at the Forest of Bees. We have knowledge of okay, they aren't as easily searchable. We have knowledge of Syndicate HQ. Probably just misspelled that. Why? We have knowledge of Syndicate HQ. Or, okay, not yet knowledge of Syndicate HQ. We're closer to it, though. We have one of the prereqs. We know of the HQ. We do not yet have access. Do have knowledge of Lotus HQ, though. Many things are possible. Yeah, net 1.2 million in funding. Hello. Hello. Hello, Exalt Fortress. Well then, we have a job to do. Dogs shouldn't be particularly relevant for an attack on Exalt. This is a job for humans, with guns. Humans in blue armor. Yeah, we have enough for a full team. That manor would probably contain Exalt leadership. Yeah, this is our first encounter with the change-up to cult mechanics. Of them starting to behave more like... Well, probably won't be on this list. Hold on, let me get back out to Geoscape. To behave more like regular UFO encounters. Yes, we need to encounter a master. In order to gain knowledge of Exalt HQ. Yeah, just making sure that I have a loadout of stone weaponry. Yeah, 6 stun rods, 6 electric clubs, 20 knockout grenades. Yeah, that should be fine. That's laboratory building money. Right out of the gate, let's commit to that. The Forest of Bees will be a great repository of knowledge. Enemy interceptors. Bases that defend themselves. We sure do have the arrow on site here over at Stone Orb. And if those are just ordinary human aircraft, the Kitsune could just outrun them. No problem. Birds for nerds. All right. Planning. We've arrived at night, so we want many lamps. But for such a serious gunfight, we should probably also employ smoke for that extra layer of interdiction. And yeah, give lots of people at least one knockout grenade. You can mostly operate as a medic and just have your beam ready to fire. Human. Trooper. Enjoy your premium blue ammunition. You will have plenty of time to recognize if you're running low and circle back. Shrike. You were planned to be on the infiltration team as a berserker candidate. Guess you really shouldn't be on this. Well, you'll find a way to help. Berserker. Head empty. Thoughts 1. So I'll give you a couple of lamps. 1 smoke bomb. And a misclick. Well, we get to see the deployment zone. Let's roll back a moment so we can actually finish our loadout here. It sure was a Psy Shield. Oh, this time they didn't scramble their interceptors. Well. Anyway. Alright, and we will be starting out in the open on the ground. So that's all the more reason that we should have some smoke ready to go. Probably even just on the ground, one primed and ready to go off. Oh, okay, I can't prime the whole stack at once. Right, so experimental loadout for you. Stun stick. Couple of flares. Not much else. Rip and tear. Does there exist a non-flamethrower occasion now that we have the real flamethrower? I doubt this. There, right, that's backup sniper. You're good to go. Just carry a lamp. And a knockout grenade. Accomplished sorcerers. Let's not pretend that you're going to use the heart grip in a serious combat like this. Focus on your other gear. Pringleshins. Okay, a lot of these folks, the last mission they were on was the laboratory outbreak. By folks who are loaded for zombie. Backup stack of regular bullets. Yeah, booth is just kind of good to go as is. Switch you back to lamps, because gun performs quite well. Ted does Ted things, now and always. The multi-launcher. Yes. Yes. Okay, here we are. Lawn. At the villa. Okay, so lights off. They have their own lights on the lawn. Man with machine gun just standing on the lawn. And we can turn and face man with grenade launcher. That's pretty high threat. You are seemingly unarmed, which is concerning. You have a headband. You are listed as hostile. Car stuck. We need to cut a hole in the fence to get Normel into the combat zone. Alright, man with body armor and N16 is relatively low threat. Grenade launcher man is the most dangerous thing we currently have eyes on. Let's see here. Try to illuminate more of the front. Man with SOCOM? SOCOM. We need to cut a hole in the fence. Tough fence. It's made of alloys. Fence material. Okay, so my priorities have to be taking out Grenade Man and Machine Gun Man. Well, that's one of them. very dangerous to just leave everybody grouped up in a firing line. Might want to use residual time units to just have folks wiggle a little bit, try to spread out. Drop smoke. Throw Hadouken. Fall back into cover. Alright, so we've neutralized most of the guns that we're aware of. Bringing us to the... Okay, yeah, that's a whiff. Question of, alright, is that a maid or like a cyber maid? What if she's got beams? Okay, you and the heavy armor should move forward, whatever else happens. Alright, so put one smoke there. And the other smoke is at the center of the gear pile here. Flamethrowers at the ready. I guess someone will have to grab the pickaxe and break a hole in the fence so that Normel can come and participate in the mission. Okay, you are a bit short on time. It would be nice to have another smoke over here. You should favor closing in on the estate. Seems susceptible enough to bullets. Now we have that information on file. This place is quite tall. And alright, there's you. Ah, a hybrid. With a purple shield. Where purple shields don't provide resistance to choking. There might be another way into the fence. Two direct hits. All well and good there. That might be enough. Depending on the capacity of hybrid lungs. That's another maid, yes. Which, even if they pose no direct threat, I guess you will, you'll perform the cut here to get the drone out of hiding. Well, once you have the time for it. Anyway, even if they pose no direct threat, they're still capable of spotting. going to trust 2 stun bombs to knock out that hybrid. We did already encounter Gertrude, and she was not bulletproof. Anyone with a good throwing arm might be able to knock out some of the folks over there.
Beep.
Get some more light out on the lawn. You might be able to land this throw. Impressive either way. Handsome and majestic. Okay, damage was dealt, but she's still standing. Interesting. Enemy stun bomb of some sort. Neither of them are bleeding. Some kind of shock weapon? Some kind of unknown enemy. Alright, the pillar is pretty strong. I might have to cut a section of fence instead. Man on roof. Do you have a line? Yes, though you can't see him directly, so that's not great. Fence magic. really need to reestablish sight on that hybrid. Going to have any chance of taking her out. Yeah, there you are. Same one. Direct hit. There is a clear column of tiles. Also, hold on, you have hands free. Even if the maids start unarmed, there's no reason that they couldn't acquire weapons off of fallen operatives and promote themselves. Okay, 2 more of those will hopefully do the job. And if not, yeah, you may as well start trying to close distance over here. Over here we know of the 2 maids. The man on the roof. And hybrid with a gun. The temptation to just blast a hole in the side of the building is there and real. But then I risk destroying a VIP. Maybe the enemy will fire enough shots our way over here to open their own hole in the fence. Soon the roof will be on fire. Still standing. Strong lungs. Okay, that's one gap in the fence. Or, no gaps in the fence. Psi shields are tough. Where even with that shield being not great elementally against breathing weapons. Powerful fence. Just the amount of raw HP and the fact that it is HP regen. Means that they can tank a lot. Or I'm just getting bad damage rolls on my smoke grenades. Many things are possible. Alright, you remain unflinching, and yep. Grenade made. They have chosen violence. Right, here's the hole that I saw in the fence. Close. You may as well restock. We're going to be here a while. This is a siege. Plenty of illumination to work with. At least we have that going nicely. Well, mechanics. Wonder how that works. Okay, seems to just be they spawn in more folks. Things are now crowded out here. New alien chemical weapon. Well, we have a hole in the fence now. That's nice. Spec Ops humans. Okay, where did that one hybrid go, though? Pull you back. We need to reestablish concealment if we're going to pull off some moves here. Might need to proactively get my my folks back up off the ground here. Okay, this is going nowhere. If I'm going to pull off hybrid capture, we'll probably require CQC. P90, M16, and a shotgun. Bring the rocket launcher around. Well, still impressive in its own right. That's a throw. Okay, one of my folks is back up. Bruce is ready to ignite. Hybrids are pretty tough. The latest battle data confirms. And yes, we took some damage, as well as some stun damage. So whatever was thrown at us might have been poison gas. Might have been another throwable chemical weapon. It had a weird sound to its impact. Normal is being heavily betrayed by the fence geometry. Watch out, a calico. A 100 bullets. Unthinkable power. Alright, this feels called for. Hybrids are tough. Okay, there. Finally, that one is on the ground. So, according to the latest battle data, Gertrude was a pushover. A casual. Okay, there, finally. After that much preheating, you would hope that Ted would be able to finish the job. Chain gun is under. This fence is eating a lot of bullets. That's what's hurting the chain gun right now. Yeah, M16, Cyclone, M16. If I can get Shrike far enough ahead, they might be able to stabilize the hybrid. First, I should try to neutralize this whole enemy squad as best I can, which... that'll help. You've used up all of your flares. You can just grab ones off of the ground. Pass them down the line. Eventually get all the way around onto the flank. Pull you back. Alright, last chance to get out of my way. Stone pillar. Nah. It is not cooperating. Take up this nice forward position. Ready to... Actually, don't crouch. You need to be more ready to launch forward and stab things. You actually don't have any great shot. Well, this guy maybe? Good enough shot. You take those. Alright, start stocking up on knockout gas. The briefing did foreshadow this. It said that Exalt had political influence here. Okay, so the reinforcements are arriving at the map edges. Alright, let's appraise our damage here. That was actually a pretty serious hit to you from something. Oh no, Booth was the one who was very seriously injured. You have also taken a substantial wound though. There's a... Yeah, because you were hitting the sides. Can I pull off a retreat from these positions? Still extract the one hybrid who I've managed to knock out. Wait, hold on. Where are these guys? Well, I guess I can't see them through the smoke, is the problem. Hmm. Wouldn't have enough time to shift to the mortar. Do have enough time to throw a grenade. Well, to try. Do have the launcher. For exactly these occasions. Okay, you aren't bleeding at all. And you have exactly enough time to throw this firebomb. You get him. You're in a bad place, though. This is supremely rude. This feels like something that should actually be looked at and considered a design flaw of the map. That your heavy weapon platform can just be put in jail. That feels unintended. There's a lot of these reinforcements. Yeah, I'm feeling a reroll of this map. I've done some information gathering. Like, possibly as well, further rolling back to... Yeah, a base is gonna sit there and fester for a while, so... Not in a rush to knock the place out immediately. And I can think more about who I'm going to put on the craft. More artillery. Bring more large gun. Where they are available. I have proxy grenades. I could bring more of those and actually field them. Yeah, use my mortar, use my tack grenade launcher. This is a situation on par with the Communion. We will dress accordingly. I may even prefer to do this by daylight. And switching. Actually, yeah, to avoid the problem with the Outrunner altogether, switching to a scout drone rather than a heavy weapons drone. But I can instead pile in more people with guns. More people with hands. No, I guess also let's transfer of that armor from Bruce. It's good that we have these things. That's right, UFO. Fight me. Alright, let's see what we got. One down. Take out the other one as well. And arrow destroyed. Yeah, that cost us the arrow to go for two of them. We do need better anti-aircraft weapons. Or just better luck. We need better anti-aircraft weapons. Cautious approach. They have beams on their planes. That's cheating, that is. Air game. Or there might just be the absence of a non-beam sound effect for hostile aircraft. Okay. New plan. Probably use regular grenade for my fighting grenades. I might also set you up with a bunch of proxy mines to do area denial. Definitely distribute the smoke. Give you one stun bomb. Oh, those are napalm. Proxy is a different color. Right, proxy are wide. Orb grenade. Now you I might equip with napalm. Or just regular stuff for now. Human, you get blue bullets. Yeah, sure, carry a knockout grenade. Preston. Various grenades. You did wind up back on the team. So, stun rod and grenades it is. Bruce. Bruce. You have good firing. Maybe I just set you up as artillery for this mission. Yeah, put down the staff entirely and just stay on the gear pile and lob shells. Tag in some of my larger guns. I think the tactical grenades are going to be more flexible for what we have going on here. These days, everyone has a tactical grenade launcher. Okay. Morning at the Exalt compound. Grease gun confirmed on site. Oh, anti-material. At this time, many of our agents are still made of material. Must be cautious. Okay, so how best to get this started? Not ideal. Sure is an open start where we're just densely packed on the front lawn of the enemy. And you cannot release your smoke. You are one off. Who else was grazed by that? Alright, human, you drop that smoke. They possess the dread destructive power known as Fence. Let's drop that there. We have a modest initial smoke cloud. I would like to get you to the ammunition. Yeah, you're not gonna have a chance to do anything else but reposition. Okay, never mind, that's the smoke bomb. Where's the ammo? Back here? Back here. They thought power over material would make them safe. There is no known material that can withstand Ted. Alright, so meanwhile I also have to, like, uncompress the squad from where they are standing. And ideally get my best foot forward here with Heavy Armor Man. Not the worst start. No, I haven't even used this big gun yet. We face an enemy equipped with launchers. Now, which of them did that? Who cost me a perfectly good blue vest? You. I guess part of the way to do this, since I've had to spawn out here in the field, that I should try to move into the building and occupy it. Good stuff. There we go, make sure we have plenty of smoke to work with. Just choose the right people to form our vanguard here. Two of them. Okay, one immediately knocked out is good to see. Might want to give you a chance to grab some stun rounds before we move in. Which would mean Para would need to move off of the pile or grab the relevant ammunition and pass it along. That would also work. Leave a bit of a presence out here on the lawn to engage. Any backup that appears. Additional launchers. Additional hybrids. And you aren't dead yet. Good job. Okay, so situation is evolving. A lot of folks just on this main corridor up front. Where did that launch come from? You have an RPG, alright. And you just jumped down here to join the festivities. Well, at least you make this continue. Alright, so I really need to stabilize our person who's on the ground. Only one wound. Wild. Not the best hazmat wear on our opposition today. Okay, reload artillery. Grab rubber bullets to just toss over to our grenadier. Okay, so our situation here in highlight vision, we have this guy's pretty harmless. You pose some danger. Every hybrid who we had spotted has fallen down. Let's see. More suitmen up in the break room with M16s. Alright, that's low threat at this point. Though some of those guys are probably carrying grenades. And you are still bleeding. So if I get you back to out here. Ted is also bleeding. Quite a bit. Go get him, Bruce. Okay, so you... Yeah, you can slide on up here and administer treatment. And then you'll be in position to put a shot into somebody. Hopefully. Tiny is still up and ready. Can you fire on the guys up in the office here? Yes. And just hold off the second as a reaction shot. Guess likewise, can I find a shot for human against the other office man? Yes. Not a great one. Workable though. It's dicey. Place seems on the verge of doable. but it is a lot of meat. Okay, now we know what the long chemical gun is. Yeah, I might need to tolerate the existence of this Exalt base for a little while longer. They have books. Dangerous. Welcome to a month where the air game finally exists. Wild. Approach with caution. Use missiles. Take out what we can. And I guess it becomes much more important now to research a better anti-aircraft weapon. Okay, of all things, Ninja HQ might be the easier target to deal with than this regular Exalt base. Well. Arrow, though. Yeah, using the arrow seems to be a coin flip. Though, perhaps, using the Fox Squatch for intercepting is tougher. Tougher and faster. Now, we're already putting in the call for the MiG-31. That will happen. The strangest thing. Using a prototype that we pulled out of mothballs. Left over from 20 years ago. Having trouble performing against actual in-use military aircraft? Peculiar. Yeah, it sometimes survives a hit. That's all it has going for it. Okay, so load out versus Black Lotus. I have a sword. Bring a dog. We have our 4 space shotguns. Those can probably do some work. Yeah, set aside the flamethrowers. I think blue vest is going to be our overall best armor choice for this environment. Four hours of refueling. Apocalypse outpost. Busy month. Now we know. Alright, what do we now know? Alien alloy tablet. Containing biodata. Dino DNA. Oh, and okay, this is new C4 has dropped. Cutting damage C4. Shrapnel bomb. Titanium grenade. A knife grenade. Imagine. All right. Let's do this. Any one of these operations could be the main event, defining the night.
Beep.
We have them all in a pile. Wound up with a lot of sorcerers in my main lineup here. There we go. Alternate loadout for Bruce. Hmm. I want to try and tag in any other atypical damage types. Or do I just kind of trust in my ability to doom my way through this? A grenade launcher over rocket launcher. That will remain a thing. Featuring blunt ammo for when it's convenient. Well, okay, starting with explosive though. There, that's a loadout. Base assault. Okay, the usual, like, alien base assault setup where we're split between 2 points of entry. Yeah, we're assaulting a human base. Makes sense. So turn 1, we do not dive in. Let them spend their first turn wiggling around. Move in on turn 2. Doors. Okay, yeah, as you would expect. This place has an aura, so... how tall is it? Only 2 layers. That is surprising. Just normal base size. It's a lot of restraint. Well. Should have had somebody wielding a stun rod to be ready to subdue anyone of particular value. So I did my audit of all of my dossiers. I don't actually have that many left to fulfill. Yeah, okay, so like there's an avatar. who her own armor is reasonably bullet resistant, but her shield isn't. Zerg noises. Makes sense. Well, hold on, let me get out of CQC here. Ninjas live here. Well. Alright, how many other weapons do I have with this squad? Belafon still has the Doorbreaker. This place has many doors. Doors are for breaking. Alright, and it's not that far to figure out a way to have these two teams link up. It's crowded in here. Well, that's all for that team. At least most of those weapons are pretty low threat. Knife might do surprisingly well against our current vest tech. Yes, we have this intersection here where the two teams can try to group up, and this team is at the edge of a map, and this team is not. Though that's a map edge over there. Yeah, I think some of the objects in here are from Terror from the Deep. Like, that's a sonar array. Yeah, main hope is that by dropping in and doing a lot of damage on this turn, I can really put a spike through enemy morale with all of this alpha damage. If most of their foot soldiers panic, that can be the start of a very good day for us. you have the range? No. You are actually on point defense for us here. As are you. Oh, dog is also available. Dog is ideal point defense. Dog should probably sally forth and bite this man. Maybe bite an additional man. Dog is capable. So, shouldn't overextend. Go back in here, and when they open the door, bork. And bite. Okay, no damage was dealt by those stabs. Some damage was dealt by those throwing knives. Reasonably hefty rifle round. Turn 2, the third turn of the run. So you have a pretty big scratch on you. You are only lightly bruised. Okay, who else is in here? You. And Biggs needs to take a breath after that opening Psy Barrage. Come down here and administer medicine. Okay, so I've spent many, but not all, of the resources of this crew right now. Let's hold off on their moves for a moment. Meanwhile, this crew wasn't really harmed by the initial enemy response. Yeah, low ceilings are going to heavily limit the use of the grenade launcher. The power makes up for it, though. Power of suppressive fire. Just gonna draw a cone down this hallway. Approach at your own risk. So the question becomes, when do we make aggressive moves? When do we get out of the boxes? Go on the attack. We killed about 15 of them so far. I think one of my moves here is definitely you step back out here. Open fire on the corridor. Yeah. That thins things out over there. Good that I checked. Oh, there's also a ninja here. Well, now I know what the dog's job is. Problem solving. Oh. Wizard Mark II. Hello, ma'am. That's the host proper. That is dangerous. Very dangerous. I have no idea what that weapon is going to do. Risk leaving Belafon out here as a distraction. Hadouken. Well, my people are on fire. And yeah, that's a real ass Hadouken. But you have also decided move away from your allies. Well, you aren't very good at punching, but you have a plasma weapon. That's right. And hey, nobody died yet from that. Really wish I had set somebody up with a stun rod. I doubt that this is the only one. Yeah, because like she came up here and then the fireball came from down the hall. So there's another one over here somewhere. The hope from capturing her would be to get valuable combat data, as always. She might have important psi information. Well, for now she's incapacitated. Yeah, there's another one. You're loading... Yeah, you're using the blue ammo. Rough string of rolls. Get your attention. Which, okay. So, another VIP is right there. smells well in that direction. No one coming in from that side. So a lot of their base facilities are going to be shaped like ours. Seems like. Just made of brick. I get a shot through that door. Get a bit closer to find the arc. Okay, door too strong, but that did take out someone else who I couldn't see. You take those. These two are in a pretty good position. We can control a lot of the map by just making this long hallway into a kill zone that nothing escapes. Move up with all of you. Bruce standing outside of the door. Bring the dog back down. Ready to intercept anybody who crawls in here. This team stays bottled up in their fort for now. Maybe next turn, when the fires go out, they don't have to repel any more borders, then they can think about stepping out and securing some territory. The investigation is ongoing. No new injuries. Or targets of opportunity in the hallway. See, that's the mark of a true ninja. Bulletproof. That's the mark of a false ninja. dead on the ground. Okay, you two are still on fire, but it's not hindering you that much. Ma'am? Ma'am. Sir. Okay, is the other host we had on the floor still alive? Yes. Let's stabilize her a little bit. See if we can walk out of here with a high-value prisoner. I have killed an avatar and 2 hosts. That should have an appreciable impact on local morale. Oh, and that was a different host than the one over here. Well. What a find. Switch to the stun rounds on the grenade launcher. They also have files. We truly so different. It's either an operating table or a workbench. Got tubes. Unclear if that's meat. Some other non-meat-based technology. Alright, let's advance these two out of the fort. And my backup equipment is at the other drop zone, so... I have nothing else to use to try and stabilize this Lotus host. I'll just need to keep an eye on her then. Someone dropped a shotgun here. Right, that would have been like the dude I defeated way back on round 1. Would be nice if I had a fire extinguisher. That could have been a shotgun wizard. Many things are possible. Alright, so leave human there. Leave Preston hanging out here. This team has access to an edge of the map, so I'll let them fan out. And then as they kind of expand their zone of control, it will link up with this team, and then we'll push on for the rest of the sweep. Where did I leave the dog? Dog is here. Dog remains fortified for now. Sir. Well, no shortage of basic guys left in here. Trying to remember if Dagon HQ was 32 people or 64. I think Communion of the Apocalypse was our first 64 event. Get you over here. Can't quite, like, get you to that door to pop it open. But one of you might be able to reaction fire the ninja when they come out to try and throw more knives. Everyone there is holding up well against knife bombardment. Though an important question. Definitely, which of these blocks is their command room? There's gonna be something powerful that stays at the heart and avoids moving out to engage with anyone. That's just part of how base assault works. Okay, no one is on fire anymore. We are clearing out more ninjas. Free round. Dog might be ready to start going off on some independent scouting. Okay, not me. Here's a monster closet. Just situate you in there. Take our first steps toward actually capturing and holding more of this map. You have a knife ready in case our host decides to wake up. That guy's low threat. Dog back here, and just if he opens the door, we'll bark. Shut him down completely. Oh, you have enough time for active fire. So we get that under control. Punching. Okay. Good signs. Alright, you're on fire. That fire isn't particularly intense from the hosts. That's good to know. Alright, get out of the way as best you can. Fish Tech remains loyal and true. As the rightful inheritors of the will of Dagon. XCOM has a lot of responsibilities to the world. Well, here's the situation. Actually, yeah, charge in and wrestle with them. Vest is strong enough to deflect some buckshot. Knife him. Yeah, you took a pretty bad hit from those knives. You need to get back over. No, you are depleted. Who actually still has health charges? Ted does. Alright, that's the guy I saw earlier. Okay, kick open this door. And threaten this hallway. You kick open this door. Threaten this space. You get into cover. Trying to see if I have anyone in position that they can do enough of a flip to come over and support that. Seems like no, for the moment. Still though, we have heard the enemy start to panic. We have taken out another one of their magic users. We have most kinds of tritanium ammo researched. Manufacturing of it is currently not revved up. It's in the current budget though, since we do have armor. A real ninja. Astounding. That was 5 or 6 screams? You know when you're beat. Teamwork. Alright, so now you are bleeding lightly. Problem solved. Things are now fairly stable. To get organized and start securing ground. Continue to process. That's a regular witch. I'm aware of from looking at the research listings. There is such a thing as a war witch, who is presumably this but dressed for battle. Willing to use the last charge of this medkit to finish stabilizing that host. Now we get moving. Scrolls. At last. Their secret techniques. Panic continues. Making the rounds. That's another assassin. Which, yeah, the existence of those is going to complicate any attempt to, like, sweep and clear and manage security of area. We'll do what we can, though. Form teams. Search and destroy. Running around unarmed, so this is one of the guys who's been panicking. He's no longer one of the guys who's been panicking. Stairs? Ah, a witch. Up here in some sort of barracks. Alright, so there was that one soldier with like a sword and a pistol who was out here somewhere. Never wound up in a position to follow up on them. They remain at large. I will clear this corner of the map. I guess. To the extent that we have any say in the matter. Kind of feels like we're gonna go in every direction and fight whatever we find. That was 11, maybe 12 screams? Some of them were panic, some of them were berserk. Regular witches should be capable of surrender. Like you. It will also cause sizable hits to the morale of all remaining Black Lotus personnel. They are of high rank. Stairs ninja. Yes, there are several ninja warriors who are hiding somewhere or preparing to ambush, but they have begun to panic, so they're just throwing knives at the walls. Well, that's not great. Regular warrior, though. If I just move Ted forward enough, he should be able to intercept this guy when he crosses the hall. There's the statue? Might be the idol. In which case, this would be the command room. Or the vault, or whatever they want to call it. Just an open floor plan. Wild. Hearing that is the reason that we're here. Alright, you should put away your knife. Pretend that you will get to use your gun again. It's managed to hit a target. The bullets are quite large. Good to know that my team have gotten so good at not dying of being punched. Will they outmaneuver the basic melee skills of Black Lotus Footman? Rocks live here. Abandoned rifle. Okay, let me take stock here. Alright, all three currently known contacts are in this hallway. You hang out there. Have the dog make its way over. Alright, since you defeated Stairs Ninja, you may as well check out this room. Storage. Ma'am. 6 screams. Assorted calibers. Ma'am. Good dog. Storage room. Hangers. Witches. Alright, so map view here. This corner we've got mostly cleaned out. Maybe some stairs that we haven't touched. This corner remains to be observed. Otherwise, it's mostly just the south edge of the map that needs looking at. Okay, there is man who formerly had a sword. Man who was formerly alive. Of whom nothing remains. There is something preventing them from surrendering. Possibly just like a flag on the mission type. This is their final stand. Everyone here is going down fighting. And okay, good. The host I knocked out is still out of commission. Right where I left her. Should start using my motion scanners. I'll send you to help with this corner. Okay, this guy is still standing around. Have enough time to charge up the stairs and fight something. I start from that ready position. Someone still has some fight in them. Someone who might be a genuine ninja. There, that was the only thing holding the place together. 5 surrendered, 1 captured. Nice. Now that's inventory. 3 more storm roses. A psi generator. Which, okay, yeah, that's the statue. "17 ninja scrolls. Host remains. Avatar remains. Nothing to learn from the followers. Nothing to learn from a footman. Nothing to learn from a warrior. A witch surrendered. Nothing new to acquire from her, so we can just pass her along. And interrogating a host. Actually, nothing special left to acquire through her. Neat. So, we never encountered a war witch. Hypothetical creature only. Good use of resources. Several wounded. 1 drone in need of repair. Many medals. So, want you reassembled. Want to take stock of who else we have that is ready to fight. Because then we still have on the table this outpost and the ongoing looming threat of Cult Manor 1. For now, though. And interrogating the host isn't all that expensive. Divert resources away from some of our other projects here. Do a proper wrap up on Black Lotus. Ten is overkill for the Ninja Scroll. 5. Yeah, since that went as well as it did, I'd like to knock them out as soon as possible to free up space in the mission pool so that we can then put more pressure on Exalt and Red Dawn. Also, it means we'll never have to deal with ninjas again. That's pretty good. 1 more hour of refueling. So we can load up any of our other AI units, including the heavy one. Probably don't want to bring a dog to the Apocalypse compound. Or maybe I do. Well, one of these is a medical drone. Yeah, I could bring Farmhand. Or we have just demonstrated how in the right environment, Dog is anti-personnel weapon. No, our heavy suit is freed up. Someone else to jump into. Okay, one of you is still wearing a coat. Well, anyway. Despite initial ominous setbacks, that was very productive. I don't think I have 2, let alone 3 of those in me tonight, though. Lotus is on the way out, hopefully. Well, okay, so they're also... This base here is not inside the territory of any member of the Funding Council. So it's not the worst to leave that base operational for a little while. Dangerous, and it needs to be dealt with. But for the time being, I can wait until, like, people who are going to be wounded from what we just went through and this Apocalypse Outpost recover before going in on that. They can wait. And of course I can, like, monitor activity coming out of there. Make more occasional attempts to shoot down hostile aircraft, a thing that now exists. Next time.